Hi, I'd like to tell you a little bit about a dating story, but first I gotta get ready for bed. Okay. Now, what I do to get ready for bed is I start with my supplements. Beautynthecity has a new supplement, and it contains biotin, and it's really great, especially if you have situations where your nails are breaking or you have hair breakage or a thinning hairline. It has biotin, which is excellent for the hair, skin, and nails. So let me pop my Beautynthecity pill and I'll share more. So my routine consists of Serum C, the Lash and Brow Serum, the Beautynthecity lip balm, which I use on my lips, and I have a special hack that I'll share with you. And pretty much that's it. And I might do a little lip scrub tonight. I don't do that every night, but this is what I do. In my beauty routine, for me to go to sleep and rest, is usually pretty short. I do that in 2 minutes or less. Okay, and hey, I wake up and I feel just as beautiful as Beautynthecity. So while I get started, I'll share a little bit about a dating story with you. I met this guy, okay? And I met him through a friend, and he was pretty attractive. And I thought, you know, hey, this could be really nice. And he made an arrangement to take me to a pretty nice restaurant. And it was by the seaport, and it was made like a ship. The ambiance was great. The menu was great. I liked everything about it. So I'm starting out with my Serum C, just a little, that's all I need. And how I do is I start out with upward and outward motions along the cheekbone on each side. First I did the left, and now you're going to do the right. And as you know, whatever you do to one side of your face, you always do to the other side. Get the smile lines, area with the smile lines, always do that. Around the chin, the nose, and the center of the brow. Upward and outward motions are always great. Why? Because we're fighting gravity. No matter what age you are, you always want to start your routine in the morning and end at night, upward and outward motions. Okay, and I want to share with you a Beautynthecity beauty hack where I use the lip balm, Beautynthecity lip balm, to keep my lips nice and smooth. But additionally, I use the lip balm under my eyes because I'm starting to get a little puffiness, and this works wonders during the morning, you know. The puffiness is usually gone by the next day. And on top of the lip balm, I add a little dab of Serum C, about this much. And this is good for both eyes, under the eye. And the last thing I'll be using will be, as I let this dry, you know, all over my face and under my eyes, I'll be using the Lash and Brow Serum. This is miracle. I will share more with you on how I grew my brows back. I made a mistake earlier, and I had my brows cut so thin, arched so thin, that it looked like someone drew thin pencil lines. And this brought my brows back to life, this product here. So, you know, I'll tell you exactly how I did it. But first, let me tell you a little bit about this date, this Dusty. Okay, so we get to this great, beautiful, big restaurant. Not many people were there. The service was outstanding, and I was so impressed. So we sit down, the waitress was nice, she was friendly. In fact, he seemed like, you know, he had been there before. So that made me feel good. It's okay, this brother knows his way around. We get there, the waitress gives us both a menu. I take my menu, I decided after a few minutes what I wanted to eat, and he goes, "Have anything you want." I'm like, say, and then, so I order a drink, you know, he just orders water. And I had the water, lemon, and a drink, you know, cocktail. I said, are you gonna drink too? No, I'm driving, I'm not gonna drink. I said, okay, I like that thought. You know, he's very conscientious. And she brings the bread, and he's like, eating bread? The butter, the bread. So I said, I'm ready now to order. So the waitress comes back, she takes my order, he tells her he's not ready. But he tell her, go ahead, you go take hers. I'm like, aren't you getting anything? He said, oh yeah, I'm gonna look. And I said, well, I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna end up being hungry if this guy is taking so long, because maybe about 20 or 30 minutes had passed and the waitress had come back at least 3 times. So then my food comes. I eat my food. He still has the menu. The waitress says, are you ready now? He said, no, I don't need anything now, I'm full. Said, excuse me, I'm looking, I'm wondering, what's going on? And he tells me, I ate the bread, I don't need to eat now. I'm like, oh my God. What a dusty. So I didn't say anything. He did pay for the meal, he paid for the check. He wanted another date, but oh my God, what could I do with somebody like that? That was a clear sign and indicator. I think it's now time for me to call it a night, and here is my lash and brow serum. So how I do that is I usually start with the tip, the center of the brow, the center, you know, of the forehead where the brow begins, and I put a little. And this, like I said, is like a miracle serum, because if it weren't for this, I would be walking around looking like one of the Muppets with pencil brow, okay? And so I do the other side. I got my, as you can see, I'm right-handed. So I got my left brow doing it with, and it feels so good. And this stuff, by the way, is really good for the eye. Keep in mind that any time you put something near your eye, it should be good for the eye. This is made with antioxidants, vitamins, emollients, and this has actually grown my lashes. I don't wear false lashes. However, many people who have worn the lashes have found that the glue have damaged their actual lashes. You know, so if you ever have that experience, this is a good product to get. But that's my story, my dating story, and I'm sticking to it. Bye now.